On July 1st, a new law banning smoking in public workplaces goes into effect in Florida. Many Florida restaurants have already started doing away with their smoking sections. But in some parts of the state, like Tampa, things aren't so simple. Tampa is home to a rich cigar industry dating back to 1886. Now the industry faces some tough challenges. New Florida looks at the proud history of a century-old tradition and the impact the new anti-smoking law could have on the cigar capital of the world.
Well, how you doing?
Yeah.
Casey Gonsmart.
Yes, Kerrigan.
Nice to have you here.
Casey Gonsmart and his family have been greeting guests at the Columbia restaurant in Tampa's historic Ybor City for nearly a century. Gonsmart's great-grandfather started the business, now considered Florida's oldest restaurant. It is a Tampa landmark.
The bar behind me here is the bar that he brought in and installed here in 1905. We have preserved it and restored it over the years. Surrounded by cigar factories, it was a natural to have a restaurant serving the foods that the workers from those cigar factories would eat at home. Those same recipes are being created today.
Though the Columbia began as a small corner cafe, it is today considered the largest Spanish restaurant in the world. The rest of Columbia's rooms are smoke-free. But the original cafe section is where cigars are made and smoked.
This is the way it's always been done. This is the art of cigar making. The gentleman's been making cigars his entire life.
But as of July 1st, Florida's new smoking ban legislation will prohibit the Columbia from continuing its cigar smoking heritage.
We're very proud of our heritage, and it's part of Tampa. This is what Tampa was based on. This was our industry. This is the industry of this city, and this is the heart and soul of this city.
Just a few blocks from the Columbia stands the J.C. Newman Company. Founded in Cleveland in 1895, the Newmans are the oldest operating family-owned cigar business in the world. And for more than 50 years, Stanford Newman has been lighting up and testing cigars in his Tampa factory. Initially, the new legislation had banned manufacturers from testing their products on site. But an exemption has recently been given to cigar makers.
Well, Grace here is in charge of manufacturing and seeing that cigars are being made. And right now, what we're doing is inspecting the cigars so that the ones that aren't perfect, we take out, so that when we ship the cigars,
they're perfect cigars.
They're perfect cigars.
Tampa attorney Ben Hill spearheaded an effort on behalf of the Newmans and the rest of Florida's cigar manufacturers and distributors.
In New York City, as an example, before that law was passed banning smoking, there was a great deal of debate, there was a great deal of input. In Florida, there was no debate on the amendment. The amendment simply appeared on the ballot. There was no chance for the cigar industry to have any input. Then we started working with the legislature, and the legislature, turns out, is very sympathetic to cigar industry.
Tobacco shops have also been given exemption from the legislation. For many, it's the social impact of cigar smoking that drives their business.
It's just become a very social place. I mean, you can stay here for a week and you will meet much of Tampa right through these doors. And you could be talking politics with a politician and not even know it. Everybody gets along, there's no arguments, and it's just a nice, easy place to sit back and solve all the problems of the world.
Meanwhile, Columbia Restaurant's Casey Gonsmart keeps the overall public interest in mind.
Our business is not the cigar business, we're in the hospitality business. You enjoying your lunch so far?
Oh, yeah.
Cuban bread's good?
Yes.
We'll continue being good hosts for our customers and let them enjoy and see the pictures on the wall of how people used to smoke cigars in the old days, and we'll go from there.
Florida's anti-smoking law is the result of a constitutional amendment voters approved last November. To learn more about the measure, check out the New Florida website.